Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kat and I thought it would be fun to spend an entire week together. I'm gonna call this a week of nesting. Basically what's happening is that my husband, who usually works from home, this week is working from the office, which means I have an entire week all by myself at home. Let's see what I get around. I have a couple of bits to do. I have baby clothes there to fold, normal laundry to do, maybe a little bit of cleaning, although that is getting very complicated nowadays because I'm getting really big and uncomfortable to do those sort of works. But the house still needs to be clean, so I don't know what I'm gonna do regarding that. Yeah, basically just bring you along for whatever happens this week. Very chill, lots of nesting, but like in the true sense of the word, being a nest. So there's gonna be a lot of sitting down, watching TV, maybe read a book. I'm going to start today by cooking two of these cheese and onion bakes. Meanwhile, while this cooks, I'm absolutely starving and this is gonna take longer than what I thought to cook. So I'm gonna dig in the fridge and see what I can eat while I wait for this. I'm not sure if you can hear me properly because of the noise of the air fryer, but I hope so, because otherwise this entire clip is gonna be ruined. But I found some grapes in the fridge, an entire box, and I'm just getting them out of the little stems. It's a mix of green and red. Washing them, and I'll just eat these as a snack while I'm waiting for those bakes. Today is a bit of a different day during this week of staying home alone because Josh just went to the office in the morning because we are supposed to go to one of those prenatal classes. However, they never really confirmed our attendance. I emailed them, like asking if they had any classes happening. It's one of the free ones provided by the NHS of the area where we live. They replied like weeks later, saying they had one today and asking me if I wanted to join. And then I said yes, but they never replied to confirm that. So basically, long story short, I don't know if they have us registered for the class or not, which means there is a small chance that we're gonna get there and they'll be like, sorry, we don't have your name down and we don't have any more vacancies, so you cannot join. I hope they don't turn us around. That would be really annoying. This bake is the temperature of the sun. I only managed to take 2 bites, one in each corner, to act as a ventilation, but those 2 bites are so good and I'm so hungry, I just want to eat it. And it's so hot. I'm getting to that point in pregnancy where nothing really fits me. This morning when I got up and dressed, I put on this dress, which is a little bit warmer because the temperature outside is miserable, and I put some of those under the skirt shorts. However, the weather outside is actually so bad that I'm even thinking this is not really appropriate, having my legs out. I have some maternity tights. Last time I tried to put them on, they didn't really fit me. Let's see what happens today.
Love is like a roller coaster, but I'm trying to hold on. I don't want it to stop, even though we fight sometimes and it feels like a war zone. I still care about us. How do you move on when everything goes wrong?
Good morning. I've been up since 5 a.m. because Josh couldn't sleep and he got up, and I woke up and I was alone in bed, so I was very confused. Went to look for him to see if he was okay, and then I've just been awake ever since, and it's now 10 a.m. Anyway, I just had a shower and washed my hair. Nice relaxing shower. I love washing my hair. I'm an evening showerer, but last night I was very tired and I couldn't be bothered to still go through the process of washing my hair and drying it and whatever. So I got showered and dressed, very casual t-shirt and sweatpants for the day. However, I haven't done my makeup yet because it's still so early that chances are I might want to take a little nap, but I'm going to now sit here in the bed. I have a few things I want to do on my laptop, and I've been really bad at updating my pregnancy journal, so I'm gonna see if I can update it a little bit, even though the thing that I slacked the most was on my weekly updates. Every week I would print the photo and write an update for that week, and I still have all the photos. I've still been taking the weekly photos, but I haven't been printing them for I think over 10 weeks. So I don't even know if I should still print them. Obviously I don't have anything to write about what happened 10 weeks ago because I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know, it's such a shame. I also wanted to try and get some reading done, but then I always say that and it never happens.
Trying to find a way to get you out my head. Don't know how to cope with being so broken. Girl, I can't forget about what we said. I just wanna...
It's 2 p.m. and I still haven't left the bedroom. I haven't fallen asleep yet. I've literally been on the computer sending some emails, some paperwork I needed to fill in for work, and editing a video. The video was edited already, but it needed a voiceover. So I was recording the voiceover and then laying sound on the video. I always find that it takes me so long, and I keep trying to think if I'm doing it in a non-productive way, like if there's a fastest way of laying sound, both voiceovers and background music. But like, I don't know, I've tried different approaches to the same thing and it just takes me forever. And I would love to know if other people that have channels, if you find the same thing. Like obviously editing takes hours and hours and hours, and depending on what kind of editing you're doing, it might be even longer than the normal. But I don't know, I feel like sound shouldn't take that long. There's a wasp in there on the inside. How do I get rid of it? How do I get rid of that wasp? It's on the inside of the window. Okay, think maybe I can put like a cup. But then how do I collect it? Alright, hold on, I need to focus. So the wasp is gone. That was stressful. I just opened the second door and I waited for it to fly away, and it flew away. And I hope it doesn't come back. There's been a lot of wasps coming in and out of the house. Stresses me out. I put some lunch for myself in the air fryer. It's almost finished with all of this. While I'm waiting for Dad to finish cooking, I'm just gonna collect all this baby laundry, put it here in an empty basket, and there is a load of our laundry that is ready in the washing machine to hang. So let's get things rolling.
Wait for me and close the door. Baby, pull me closer now before it's over. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Oh, I know that it's difficult dealing with emotions, but I want you to know that you'll always be on my mind, even in the hard times. I care about you. How do you move on when everything goes wrong? I'm trying to find a way to get you out my...
The next thing I'm gonna do is actually baking a cake, super basic cake, but I want to send a few slices to a couple of friends. They're going through a rough time and I know they love this cake. Well, one of them does. I don't think the other one has actually tried it, because last time one of them was here and then the cake disappeared, so he didn't get to take any for her to try. Anyway, he has mentioned that cake since a few times. That was at my baby shower, and he actually wanted the recipe and whatever. And I thought to myself, you know what's better than giving someone the recipe? Actually sending them the cake done. So I'm gonna bake it now so it has time to cool down, and I'm gonna slice it, put it in some disposable plastic boxes that I've been collecting from like takeaways and things, and send it in the post to them with a little card wishing better times ahead. So let's get started.
How do you move on when everything is wrong? I'm trying to find a way to get you out my head. Don't know how to cope with being so broken. Girl, I can't forget about what you said. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Don't just walk away from me and close the door. Baby, pull me closer now before it's over. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Oh, love you a little bit more. Just a little bit. Love you a little bit more. Love you a little bit more. Just a little bit. Love you a little bit more.
And that's it. Super easy. This took me 13 minutes according to the camera, and the cake is in the oven. Should be ready in around half an hour. Then we let it cool down, we slice it. Now I'm just quickly going to load all of these dishes from the cake, lunch and breakfast this morning. We're just gonna put it all in the dishwasher, and then we're finally gonna go upstairs and fold baby clothes. And with some YouTube magic, I don't mind folding the clothes, but the worst part for me is looking at the tags and separating them by size. It's so repetitive because everything is different sizes, right? I'm gonna start by separating them into categories first. Like now I'm doing a pile of long sleeve vests, trousers in the other side. Actually, I should do short sleeve vests on the other leg, makes more sense. Yeah, and then trousers and onesies. So I'm gonna separate them into categories first, and then I'll go through each category and I'll check the sizes. I'll divide them accordingly, and we're gonna be here forever.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. Fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one a heart as pure, no, not like yours. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Your smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
The dishwasher is running, so you can probably hear that in the background. But I finished doing the clothes and I was so hot and sweaty and sticky that I sat on the sofa in the nursery with the window open, even though there was not a single breeze. And I started falling asleep. I was watching some YouTube videos and I feel like I slept for maybe 10 minutes or so. I don't know. Anyway, I just came downstairs, got the cake out of the pan, and can we just appreciate how good this cake looks? Is this not the most gorgeous cake you've ever seen? It's so perfect, it's so round and perfect, and like the surface is so I'm really proud of this cake. And you know what, I'm gonna send them some slices, but I'm not gonna send them the whole cake. I'd love to send them the whole cake because it's much prettier, right? But I don't have a container to pack whole cakes, so I need to send them the cake sliced. Look at that. So might as well take a slice for myself. I think I'm gonna sit on the sofa again, eat some cake, watch some telly, and relax for a bit.
Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you.
weather is so bad today. It's so dark. It's only 3 p.m. but oh my god, it's dark. The camera probably doesn't make it justice because this camera is quite good at capturing light where light does not exist. The other day, I finally bought a whole pack of snacks to put in my hospital bag, but I haven't put them there yet. So let's do it. You're gonna laugh because when people pack snacks, they pack like breakfast bars and healthy things. And what did I pack? Well, let me show you. I bought some Belvita breakfast biscuits. This is in case I need a break from all the other sugary contents that I bought. There's 12 in here. Am I gonna pack them all? Why not? White chocolate digestives. These are new. They are exclusive at Sainsbury's. And oh my god, they're so good. These are just chocolate chip biscuits. Some penguins. A British classic that sadly I've only discovered recently. They're so good. And that is it. And then I also got a pack of Lucozade Orange. I must say, this apple that I just got is delicious. I might go in for seconds. It just hits the spot. I'm even embarrassed of saying this. I'm gonna try and get some reading done. I've been carrying this book around the house with me for 2 months. I've been reading it, but just so slow. And it's not because of this book. It's not that I'm not enjoying this book. I'm just not in the mood for reading, but I want to be. You ever feel like that? Like when you have a hobby and then you're not in the mood for that hobby, you miss having that hobby, because if you don't have that hobby, then which hobbies do you have? I hope you can relate to this. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here, eat my apple, try and get some reading done. It's very early in the morning. It's like 9 a.m. and as you can see, I'm up, I'm ready, I'm dressed, I did my makeup, did all the things, prepared breakfast, which is right in front of me. But first things first, I'm gonna sit here on the sofa. Today is the release of season 2 of Heartstopper on Netflix. In case you don't know, Heartstopper is a series of comic books written by Alice Oseman, and it's about, I always call it the gay teenagers. Not necessarily gay, but the LGBT community. So, like, basically everything is represented in there. First season came out last year. The total runtime of each season is like 3 hours and a half because the episodes are really short and there's only 8 of them, I believe. That's what I'm gonna be doing for the next 3.5 hours. I'm gonna sit here. I'll take a break eventually because I just threw some laundry in the wash. So at some point I will need to go and fold the ones that are in the clothes horse so I could hang that, and then we'll resume this. But for now, this morning, this is my plans. When I watched season 1, I was completely obsessed and that became my entire personality. So of course, I'm ready to let my personality become this all over again. And okay, it's starting. I'm gonna go. Bye! I watched the first 2 episodes, then I had a little nap on the sofa. It's now 12 o'clock. I don't even know what time I fell asleep. I feel so tired. I feel like I had so much energy earlier and now I'm drained. But I need to do the clothes because they are stuck in the washing machine. So, which means I need to fold these and hang the new ones. And now that it's done, we can go back to the sofa. Time to have lunch. What a terrible angle! When you try to YouTube properly and you get all these terrible angles. I'm gonna have some bolognese pasta from the other day for lunch and watch one more episode. I'm going on to episode 4, I think. Good morning, last day of the vlog. We have a lot of things that I want to get done today. I feel like I always say this and then exhaustion takes over me. But today I am determined. I had breakfast and then I sat on the sofa writing my to-do list. Anyway, as you can see, I still haven't got ready for the day. I did get changed, but I haven't done my makeup yet because I had to come down to get the frozen food into the freezer before it started frosting. So I'm gonna go all the way up now to finish getting ready. And I also need to take my weekly photo because today we are at 35 weeks, which means we have 5 more weeks to go. Oh my god. Anyway, so we're gonna go up. But if you've known me for a while, one of my mottos is never waste a wall. So I'm gonna fold the clothes that I have here on the clothes horse.
I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold.
I did my makeup and did my eyebrows, and before I do anything else at all, I'm gonna make the bed because I can't be productive if the bed isn't made.
It comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame.
And now the next thing I'm gonna do is take my weekly photo, my bump photo. So every week I've been taking these pictures. I started on week 7 and I've just been taking one every single week. This one is from last week, so I'm gonna take the one for this week. And I still haven't decided what is it that I want to do with these pictures exactly. I've been printing them and putting them on the pregnancy journal, although I stopped that a few weeks ago, I think I mentioned. I don't know, I feel like I want to do some kind of bump progression video, but haven't really thought about it. Either way, it's just a nice memory to have. And I can't believe there's only 5, or like even less maybe, bump pictures before I'm done with them. Terrifying. Anyway, so the thing that I do for these pictures is that I always wear the same clothes. So I always wear my blue bra, my black pregnancy leggings, and I do my hair the same way. And I do them against a white wall, so let's get it done. I did it. I finally sat here for like half an hour and I recorded the sit down video that I wanted to record. I'm glad it's done. Now I am getting really hungry. It's, oh my god, it's way later than what I thought. It's 2:45 p.m. I was thinking it was going to be around 2:15. I'm gonna quickly wrap up what I wanted to wrap up here in the bedroom, even though it's not gonna be that quick because I have some clothes to put away, but then I wanted to vacuum. All right, less chit-chatting and more action. I'm gonna put laundry away and then quickly vacuum the bedroom just because I have the vacuum right here, and then we're gonna go down and eat some leftover pizza from last night's dinner. And I think that's all the things that I want to do from up here. Oh, I also want to take a load of laundry downstairs so I can wash it. I'm just checking my to-do list, so let's do it. I'm gonna put the tripod over here so you can get like a general look of what I'm doing. This way I don't have to move the camera every single time I do something. And let's get started.
And I just wasn't enough for you. I wish you could be happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie. LA made you crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more. No, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford.
I literally went like choo 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 and the vacuum ran out of battery. Why me? Last night I decided to start knitting, or trying to knit a blanket for the baby, and I was hating it and considering giving up. And if I was waiting for a sign to give up, I think that the fact that the dogs decided to play with this does it for me. I don't think they ruined what I started, but now the whole thing's a mess. I'm gonna have some leftover pizza from last night's dinner. It's cold because I honestly prefer cold pizza to warm pizza. I don't know, there's something about it. I'm gonna look for something on the TV to watch, and I feel like that's gonna be my downfall because I'm not gonna want to get up after to continue doing the things I want to do. But I have a lot of things I want to do, so hopefully I will. Anyway, let's get some food because I'm starving. The vacuum has finished charging, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to vacuum the sofas because they are covered in dog hair, and the laundry is almost done washing. I've been trying to look around the house for items that I can list on Vinted. So far I've listed the wool that I showed you earlier. I cut out the bit that was all messed up. I tried wrapping it around because it's not damaged, but it was taking so long to get rid of all the knots that I was like, it's not worth it for them to get, what, 3 pounds out of it. So I just cut that bit off and I binned it, and I listed the remaining together with 2 new rolls. I forgot that I bought 3. I thought I bought 2. I don't know why I thought I would be able to knit a blanket. I don't know who I thought I was on the 29th of January when I placed that order, but I'm clearly not the same person anymore. Anyway, I listed it on Vinted. Hopefully someone will buy it. And I listed some sandals that I wore once as well. And I'm sure I can find a couple more bits around the house to list. I don't know, I feel like no one ever buys my stuff. I list things all the time on Vinted and on Facebook, and I lower the prices and everything, and no one ever buys my things. I always end up donating it. Once it's listed, I parted ways with it, so I don't like keeping things for months in the house. So after like a month of it not selling, I just go and donate it or go bin it in the tip. So yeah, anyway, let's vacuum the sofas and then carry on upstairs. I want to vacuum the whole house today because everything is covered in dog hair.
They made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. I see your stories and I can't believe all the people you meet. Think you belong with everybody else, but you belong with me.
Yesterday was supposed to be the last day of this nesting vlog. However, there is a couple more things that I wanted to do yesterday and then I ended up not doing it. You saw that I was vacuuming the sofas, and then while I was doing that, Josh and some colleagues arrived, so I stopped recording. Did a couple of things after that, but I didn't record anything else because we had company. Anyway, I received yesterday this pack of drawers organizers. I got them from Amazon and they're just like different sorts of organizers, and I thought I could use these to hopefully try and replace this situation over here, because these cheeky dividers are not cutting it now that the drawer is getting quite full. Like, I have a lot of socks, and this is not everything because I do have lots of things on the hospital bags. So in here I have the leggings, tops, these are sets for newborn sizes, socks, hats and bibs. But I have more than these things. I have a few things in the wash, but I also have a lot on the hospital bags. So this is not all of it, and I feel like these dividers that I put in place are not gonna cut it anymore. But I do need to have multiple divisions, so I can't really use these ones because they wouldn't do all the divisions that I thought. So let's give those a try and see if they help the situation or not.
And there's nothing I can do, 'cause you don't see straight when it comes to her. No.
I think I'm gonna use this one with all these little divisions, maybe for the trousers, the leggings. Right now I have them folded into pockets, but this takes a long time to do. So having these little divisions would also be good for afterwards. I can just roll them.
Happy, yeah, yeah.